Round 4, you guys, after this, we're at least halfway through. So we have a 10, we have an 18, we have a 2, we have a 21, and we have a 13. Great. So what I'm going to do is give up this 10, because right now that symbol we still have not found any of. So potentially that's worth 2 successes. Here's our priority order: 2, 13, 18, 21. Rita is no longer next to a location that she can investigate, so I'm gonna wait to have her go, because I'm hoping to maybe do the bottom actions of Michael's cards so I can get her to move, because he's got 1, 2 locations that he can investigate that he's next to. So let's see. Okay, move up to 2 times, then attack monsters at your location for 2 damage. If you attacked at least one of these type of monsters, you deal 3 damage. Or move up to 1 time, then investigate, then 2 monsters spawn at your location. You know, I still think I'm going to do the bottom. I mean, this is good, but I think this is better. So I'll use the 21 as a priority. That's going to let us investigate. Yeah, we'll have to spawn, but it is what it is. I think what I'll do is I'll move myself over here to the science building. Okay, I will then reveal this. Oh, it's the time symbol. So no matter what, those are only going to be worth 1 success. I am going to quickly spawn 2 enemies before I move. So I will have a level 1 that does nothing and another level 1 that does nothing. Okay, that's not bad, but I do have an enemy that will attack us if we stay there. Well, this means, you guys, for sure, it's going to be 1 of 2 different symbols. It's not going to be 2 of the same symbol. Bummer. Now that we've done the bottom of 1 card, let's go ahead and do Rita's card. Let's see. Oh, nice. Move up to 3 times, then attack monsters at each location you entered for 2. Yeah, that's one of her awesome cards. Oh, move up to 1 time. Yeah, no. Okay, we're going to do the marathon. We'll use number 2. If they stand in your way, you go right through them. We'll first move ourselves to the Elder Faith Seminary. We're going to defeat this Chthonian. Now, from what I understand, this goes back by the Ancient One's board. It does not go into the enemy discard pile because they can spawn again. Then we'll move into here. That is the Orny Library. We're going to deal 2 damage to take this one out. That goes in the discard pile. And then our third movement is we're going to move into here, and we're going to do 2 damage to this enemy. So then that enemy will not hurt us. But this one potentially could still. So here's the thing. We're each in a location we could take a damage, but we're also each in a location where we could investigate. So I think we might as well just go ahead and do Rita. So we have Hurdle. Move up to 3 times without using the same walkway more than once, and seal a walkway. Or reveal and place the top token of the gate stack, but do not... Yeah, okay. Answer, we're doing the top. I don't want to race through this game. Are you kidding? So we'll use the 13 for this. We'll move 3 different locations, and we'll seal one of those walkways. So I think we're going to move 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go ahead and seal this walkway. Okay. This way we end in a location where we're safe for now until we spawn more enemies, and we're still 1 away from a location where we can investigate if we need to. Actually, 2. We have this one here too. This means we're going to have to use Michael's bottom of his card, and we have Thirst for Revenge. Oh no. During your location, damage your location 3 times. If you cannot place all 3 damage tokens, lose 1 health. Well, that was pretty terrible. We will place 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3. One of these enemies will stay. We'll leave this one. The other ones are going to get pushed. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, that's the risk of doing the top of not your last card. So this is blue. Blues are going to go this way over to here. And reds, I have a red. Reds are going to move down this way. They move down to here, but then we can't place here, so then the reds come up to here. This is full, so the reds are then going to move this way. And they're going to get placed right here. Ugh. And you guys, I 100% forgot to use this item. So we're going to use it now. We're going to discard that card so that we can reveal the top card of each of our action decks. So we know next round, oh, look at that dynamite. That looks awesome. But so this way we know what we have. We have relay here. In turn order, each investigator moves 1 time, then attack for 2. Not great. Move up to 1 time, then investigate your location. Then 2 monsters spawn at your location. That still isn't terrible. So I'm probably going to do this bottom one just because it's going to allow us to investigate. This one, move up to 2 times, then attack monsters at your location for 2, and attack monsters at your location in each adjacent location for 2, then damage your location 1 time. Hold on to this for a second. That's amazing. Moving to the Reckoning, we look to see we have 1 eye, and it says spawn 1 Chthonian at the gate with the fewest gate tokens. We can do that. We still have 1 left. Actually, I lied. We have 2 left. We will soon have 1 left. Here's the one with the fewest gate tokens. We'll place that here. Then we will reveal a gate token. How much you want to bet it's going to be that symbol? No, it's not. It's the 3 ball symbol. That is our 3rd one of those, so that means 3 enemies are going to come out over here. So our first one will just get placed. Our second one is red. Ooh, red's going to try and move through here, and this is going to defeat it. So this guy's automatically defeated. And then our 3rd one is also red. It'll try to move here. This is going to defeat it, but then it's gone. Nice. Okay, we only placed 1 enemy. If I tried to guess now, I may get enough successes if it was one of these and any one of the other ones, because I have 2 of those. But that's still not enough to me to make that determination. I think I've got to go at least 2 more rounds, maybe even 3. We'll see. Let's go ahead and move to round 5. To start round 5, let's reveal 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what symbol do I want to try and keep this time? I mean, I could do a second moon, and that would get rid of an eye, and we'd stay at the level 2 of the ancient one activating. Yeah, let's do the moon. I could do this symbol though. Have I done one of those yet? I haven't. No, I think that's a better idea. Let's go ahead and do the gem symbol, just because then I'm hedging my bets here. I've got all of the options in there. Okay, so these are the 4 priority cards we're going to use. They're almost in order. These 2 and these 2 just need to switch. So you've got the 4, 8, 15, and 17. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start with Rita. We'll use the bottom of her relay card. We're going to move 1 time, investigate, and then spawn 2 monsters at her location. We'll have her move right over here to the library. Come on. Oh, it's a moon. We know it's not the moon, and I didn't keep the moon. Great. We'll place that moon here. Oh, you guys, it's 2 out of the 3 of those symbols. I could get 1 more clue. Oh, man, do I have enough? So I know out of these, it's not the moon, but it could be any of those still. Yeah. We're certainly not done yet. We need to spawn 2 enemies. So we got 1 here and 1 here. I think I've got to do the top card of this. Come on. I'll use the 4 initiative card. I'm going to use the bottom. Attack monsters at your location and each adjacent location for 2, then damage your location 1 time. We're actually in a pretty great location for that. We'll go ahead and defeat this enemy in the science building. So that's one's defeated, and then we're connected to 1, 2, 3 locations. For this location, doing 2 damage will actually take both of these enemies out, and then over here we'll be able to take out this boss token, one of the Chthonians. Sweet. And then way down here, we'll take this enemy out, and all we had to pay for that is 1 damage. Now, this location's fully damaged up, though, so any enemies that go there is just going to skip that spot. But I still think that was worth it. Totally thematic was the science building. Probably got some dynamite or some of the chemicals needed for dynamite there. We each have 1 card left in our deck. I'm really hoping to do the bottom action of Michael's, because as long as it's an investigate, because he is adjacent to 2 places he can investigate. Rita can't. So I think because of that, I'm going to have Michael go. Let's see. Move, and he could do another dynamite, but I don't think that's worth it. I think it's better to do the investigate. Move up to 1 time, then investigate your location. We're going to activate orange enemies. which that's okay. Nobody's in the orange area. So yeah, I'll use the 15 initiative card for that. Okay, I'm going to go to the Warren Observatories. Come on, give me something, give me something. I was worried about that. It's an item. I mean, that's good, but it doesn't give me any more information. Bummer. We'll flip this item over. Let's see what we get. The Crystal of the Elder Things. Discard this item before or after you resolve an action card to resolve the following effects 2 times. Either repair 2 damage into any location, or an investigator of your choice recovers 1 health. Yeah, recovering damage is awesome. And that's perfect for him because he's dynamite. This means that Rita has only 1 card she can choose from. And she's going to do the top. Move up to 3 times, then attack monsters at each location you entered for 2. Oh. So I think how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go 1 and deal 2 points of damage to this enemy to remove it. 2, come into here, defeat this enemy. And 3, defeat this enemy. So that was the 3 enemies we took out, moved 3 different times, did 2 points of damage. Rita is also now 1 away from being able to investigate here. Hopefully I can just do that investigate and then maybe next turn even make that guess. Moving to that reckoning phase, we have 2 eyes. That just means we're going to spawn one of these Chthonians, which we have 2 again, into a location with the least amount of gate tokens. We'll place him here, and you guys, I feel terrible. I forgot to activate orange enemies. So I know it's a little late to the game, but let's do it now. We'll start at 11. 11, none of these, well, no, this guy's going to move. Blues move this way, so he'll come to here. He doesn't move. In this location, this guy will just do a point of damage to the building. Here in the athletic facilities, this guy's going to do a point of damage and then get pushed here. And then 14 and 15, there's nothing here. Now, I made that a little bit easier because of I got rid of enemies, but I have no idea what enemies I got rid of. I'm sorry. Still, overall, you're getting the gist of the game. Let's now flip our gate. And yeah, there it is. So we'll spawn 2 enemies in this cube location. We'll place this here, and we did have to take our discard pile of enemies, and we're drawing 2 new ones from here. We've got 1 of these enemies and 1 of these ones. Perfect. This is what we know, you guys. It is 2 out of the 3 of these symbols. I have 1 diamond. I have 2 of the time. If I get the time right, oh man, I have 1 of the shamrock, and then the moon's useless. So I'm actually doing pretty well. I think I'm going to try 1 more round, and then I'm going to try and guess. Because I do believe I can do 1 more investigate with Rita. Fingers crossed. There are only 5 more priority cards before we have to reshuffle. So we've got a 7, a 20, a 19, a 30, and a 1. Oh, lots of eyes again. Okay. It's definitely not going to be this one. All of these are potentials. Now, I could triple down on this, so if I even had just that symbol in there, I would get 3 successes just with that symbol. Or I could try and hedge my bets. I've got 2 of these. I could do this one, and I'll have 2 of each. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do this one. At this point with that draft, I believe I've guaranteed my success. We'll see if I'm right. We'll start with Rita. I'm looking for a bottom action. Awesome. Move up to 3 times and attack monsters at each location you entered. I mean, that's an awesome ability, but I really want to be able to do this. It's going to activate enemies in the green zone. I can handle that. I'll move up 1 time. Oh, yeah, I'll use my 30 for this. I'll move up 1 time and then investigate, and I'll activate green enemies. I'll move from here over to here, and still didn't get anything. I got an item, which is great, but I still don't know anything more. Our item we found is the Glass of Martlin. Discard this item before you draw an activation card to look at the top 3 cards of your action deck. Discard any number of them and return the rest to the top of the deck in any order. Yeah, I will just discard this so we can look at the next top 3 cards of her deck, and we can see what our second card we want to have to activate. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Move up to 2 times and attack. We got the seal of walkway. I think just in case, I'm going to discard these two and have this one just in case we need to do the bottom. Okay? Okay, now I need to not forget activate green enemies. First thing, we have enemies move. So we'll have this red one move along the red track. That red track moves to the science building. That's totally destroyed, so it'll move it all the way over here to the Warren Observatory. The blue one here, we're going to have do a point of damage, and then he moves over here to the sorority row. And this one also just does a point of damage, so we'll place that here. We'll now move to the student union. Both of these move. Both blue and red move in the same location. The blue will then go to here. The red will come along over here, and it'll end... No, it's going to keep going. After trying to jump to here, it'll try to jump to here. Then it'll try to jump to this location with Rita. But that location's full, so then it's going to jump to here. Then it will finally jump to the quad. The quad, there is openings. So I'll put him there, and I'm going to put him sideways because he won't do anything now. Because the next one we're going to do is the quad. He's not going to remove. Then we'll move to the fourth location, which is here. We do have 2 movers. Both blue and red will move just to here. This blue one will move to here and then try and move to here, but gets killed. Thank you to that seal. And then finally we just have 2 red movers, so they will both move to here. Wow, lots of monster movement. We'll do Michael next for our action number 2. And we have move up to 1 time and attack monsters at your location for 2. Then choose up to 3 monsters. We can mess with them. Or we could just activate the orange and do an investigate. Let's go ahead and just do this bottom. It's not terrible. We're not going to be able to investigate, but we'll just activate orange enemies. We'll move ourselves from here over to here. We can't do an investigate. Now we'll activate orange enemies. Starting over here, nothing will happen. Going to 12. These guys are both going to do damage. And this whole building is destroyed. Jeez. We've got blue enemies coming to here, and red enemies are going to try and go there, which they can't go there. So then we look for the red, which is going to try and go to here, and this is going to block that, so this guy gets destroyed. So we've just done 11, 12. There's nothing in 13, nothing in 14. 15, this blue guy is going, where's the blue? The blue's going to try and go to here, and then try and go to here, and then try and go to here. And this guy is just going to do a point of damage in the location and then do the same thing. He's going to get to here, move to here, move to here. Where does the blue go? He goes to here, and this seal kills him. Whew. Yeah, so I just backed it up because they're just doing so much movement. I think you guys understand how they move around. This does mean now we get to use the top of the next 2 cards. So we knew this one for Rita. We're going to move up to 2 times. We're just going to move 1. We'll do a total of 3 damage because we're going to attack 1 with the arrow. We'll simply move to here and do 3 points of damage. Nice. We're going to have Michael finish it off. We'll flip this. We have to do the top. Move up to 1 time and attack monsters at your location for 2. Then choose up to 3 monsters at locations adjacent to yours. Choose those monsters, move to your location in any order. Choose up to, so I'll just choose none. But I will do 2 points of damage. I'm also going to use my item just so that I can fix 2 parts of this building. Then what I'm going to do is move into here and do 2 points of damage, and that will take out both of these. Great. Our last Ancient One activation is going to be pretty bad because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 eyes. We have the tear below. The lead investigator loses 1 health. Then damage that investigator's location 1 time and spawn 1 Chthonian there. So I'll have Rita take the 1 point of damage. So she now has 2 points of damage. And we'll spawn 1 of these in her locations. We'll grab a damage token and we'll place this here. Now it's gate time. Okay, oh, awesome. 3 more enemies are going to come out. We'll place that 3rd gate token there, and we'll try and spawn this here, but we'll follow the red to over here. We then have a blue one, which will go to here, and then we have a red one, which will go to here. Okay, you guys, this is it. This is for all the potatoes. Here are our 6 cards for our guess. Let's see what we've got. We have a Shamrock. That's 2 successes. And we have another 2 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We needed 3. We just won the game. Whew. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I was pretty much guaranteed to pass that one, I think, just because of how I had the cards laid out. I had 2 that I had 2 ofs, and that meant that one of them had to be the correct one. And so because of that, that allowed me to win. And I think if I hadn't claimed this one, I still would have had 3. So I actually had it last round. But still, that was good. Well, so that was Final Hour. That's how you play solo. I would say the advantages are it is definitely quick. It's fun. You've got simple actions, simple activations, but you do feel like you're getting a lot done. I will say when I thought of this game initially, I was thinking you're going to be really strong. You're never doing more than 2 or 3 points of damage. So there's that. Also, you do spend a lot of time moving enemies around, so just be wary of that. But in co-op, you will have limited information, so you will not be able to tell each other what's in your hand for when you're trying to determine priority. And so that also will totally change the game up. I kind of like the solo a lot, although that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So I would say that I would definitely play this on normal for solo. Maybe even put it on hard. But all right, well, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you at the next stop.